Hi Stampers, it's Linda Schmidt with Stampin' with the Hounds. I have a fun fold card today for you. This one is called the Explosion card because as you open it up, that pattern paper just pops right up at you. So I am using today the Beauty of the Friendship stamp set. This is like a two-step stamping one, as well as the new Textured Chic Designer Series paper. On one side, it has that pretty foil with some soft muted colors, and then like a pattern, a solid pattern, really pretty print on the inside. So really a great year-round paper to use that I just absolutely adore. So, you know me, I like to do lots of samples when I make a card. So in addition to that Beauty of the Friendship, I've been doing some cards with the little bonsai tree from Treasured Kindness, the layering diorama. This one I added a little sun with some ombre glitter paper. This is some retired paper, but again, trying to use it up. And when you open it up, boom. Again, I kind of did that bamboo beauty for the decorating on the inside. And then this back side has kind of that wood grain panel. And then another bonsai tree. This one used up some retired Symbols of Fortune Designer Series paper. Again, another really pretty foil paper. Explosion, and look at that, just stunning. I love it, love it, love it. So it's another way of showing both sides of your pattern paper, because I know sometimes, like for me, when it's got this pretty foil, I'm like, I can't put that on the back side of a card. I always have to have the foil showing. I don't know why, but anyway, that's why I like doing cards like this where you can see both sides. This is the one we are going to be doing at my September 20th in-person technique class. This one features Ascending Smiles, stamp set, and dies, and then the pretty Sun Prints Designer Series paper, which on one side it has kind of like a gray granite, kind of wildflower pattern, and then on the other side it has that really pretty in color Starry Nights and Pacific Point, kind of night and navy with the white. So again, it's another really pretty fun set. So there's that one. And then again, I love those wildflower kind of botanical layers. So I did some ink blending. And then again, that Sun Prints paper on this one. And then my gnomes, which I adore. This one I added a little wobble on him. And then some really old pattern paper, which this pack, I finally used it up. I think it was like from probably like 5, 6, 8 years ago. Anyway, I finally used all of it up. I'm like so happy. I feel like I need to, get a reward for using up a whole packet of Designer Series paper finally. Okay. So we're going to get started. On this one, you will need, as I said, a 6x6 piece of paper. And you are going to be scoring it. I made a little template at 3 inches, and then you'll rotate it, do 3 inches again, and then you're just going to pick a corner and just score diagonally. And on that one, on the diagonal fold, you'll do a mountain fold, and then a valley fold on the horizontal lines. And then what you do is you'll take that mountain fold, kind of pinch it, bring it together, and then this is what makes your little square. Glue is going to go here and on this side, and that's going to be attached to the inside of the card. So just a little screenshot for you so you kind of get the gist of the pattern, what you're going to be doing. So we're going to get started with that first. So you're going to take your Simply Scored tool, and again, you're going to score at 3 inches, and I'm scoring on the side that I want to be showing on the inside. So I'm going to score at 3. I'm going to rotate, score at 3 again. And then what you want to do is on my Simply Scored tool, I did a Sharpie and I ran it down my 6-inch mark so that when I do my diagonal scoring, I line up my point, the corner, right into that groove, which is at the 6-inch mark. And then my other point will be lined up on the other end of that line. So that way I know I'm scoring in a straight line diagonally. So we're going to do that now. And that is it for the scoring. So now you're going to do that mountain fold, and then you'll do the valley. Oops. Another valley. And then you're going to find that where that mountain fold is, you're going to kind of pinch it and then bring it together and give it another swipe with your bone folder. So now there's your explosion part. So now what you want to do is you want to grab your card, and on this one you need to have 4 1/4 by 11, and then you're going to score it 5 1/2, fold it in half. So your card is going to be the portrait style. And then I like to do a 1/4 sheet on the inside. So this is just 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to glue that in there now. Easier said than done. Okay, that one must be empty. Try my other one here. There we go. So this is going to go on the inside. Okay, then you'll keep this folded, and you're going to position this so that this point is right up against that folding line, so that when I close it, it's not impeding it. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of hold this, making sure this is looking straight. I'm going to put glue all over my back side of my square. I'm going to bring my card front down and then swipe it with the bone folder just to adhere it. So now that top piece is attached to the inside of my card. Then you're going to put adhesive on the back of your square. Now bring up the back side of your card, close it, give it a swipe with the bone folder. And now your card, the explosion, is attached to the inside of the card. Super easy. Okay. Then for my sentiment, it's a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inch square that's going to be attached here. You can also cut another one and put it up here if you want to. I would recommend decorating these first before you glue them in. So for now, I'm just going to let it, I'm not going to do anything with it because I want to do my stamping for the front of my card. So I've already cut my layering pieces. So this is, and I like to triple layer. So this is just 4 by 5 1/4, and this is soft suede. So this is attached onto the soft succulent card, which is an in color. So pretty. I love this color. All right, and now for my white, this is 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to do some stamping on this first. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our Stamparatus for this. And I have some kind of tacky grid paper that I purchased on Amazon. It just helps hold my paper in place because sometimes with the magnets, they don't always keep it in place. So I like this little grid paper. It kind of holds it a little bit better. And then I've got my stamps already positioned on my plates. And I like to use, just to give it some, I'm going to adjust this, sorry. Just to adjust, or to give support to my plates, is when you purchase the stamp case for your blocks. This is like one of the little pieces that you just pull out so you can put your blocks in. And I just kept it because I thought it helped. It's a perfect height to kind of give you a little bit of support when you're stamping. So with the Stamparatus, you can do multi-stamping. With this, you can also put multiple stamps on your plate and then stamp them both at the same time. So I already have my stamps positioned where I want them. Just going to move this so I'm still in screen. So both of these are positioned on my paper where I wanted them. And when I did this, I made sure that my Designer Series paper, my tree was in the right spot for that. Okay, so we're going to ink both of these images up with soft suede. And then you'll bring it over, press down, and then now it's got both of those images done. So I like to just wipe mine with a damp cloth. And then on my other plate, I have my tops of my trees. My colors out here. So I am using Petal Pink first, which is the lightest color. So on the more solid image stamp, I'm going to do the lightest color. So I've got this positioned already so that it's going to line up on my tree branches. So I'm going to do Petal Pink, bring it over. Now, when you look at this, it already has a little bit of dimension on the stamp, so you can leave it as is, or you can go ahead and add another layer, use the the other outline image with a darker color. So I'm going to do Mango Melody. And I never would have thought of putting these two colors together, but this color combination is from that Designer Series paper. So that's what kind of like some of those papers. It kind of gives you different color combinations that you probably wouldn't think of on your own. And then that is it for the stamping. So this would be another one. It's a great way to like mass produce cards, like especially when you're doing your Christmas cards. Okay, and then I just have to gently lift this up because it's kind of on a back of a tacky paper. All right, and now we're just going to finish up our card. So we'll take our little Designer Series paper. We'll go ahead and put glue on that. And then this is just attached on the bottom. Making sure I'm somewhat straight. And then this will be attached to then our front of our card. And then I'm just trying to use up some of my retired little embellishments. So we'll just add some of these little sequins that have adhesive on the back of them. And I'm just going to add, oh, let's see where I want to put them. We'll do one there. Always kind of want to make a triangle. Think of odd numbers when you're adding your embellishments. Sorry, my little adhesive got shifted on my... So your pick tool is a great way to use, helping you put your embellishments on. I have 2 of them. I feel like I always need to have like a whole bunch of them, because what's nice is this comes out and you've got this other little putty side, and then it also comes with some scoring parts too, and then it has the putty part, which you can get these refilled, and these I like to use to push off my embellishments when they're on the sheet. So it's a great tool. Everyone should have 1 or 2 or 3 so that's in every corner of your stamp room. Okay, oh, and then let's do our inside. So I want to take my stamp again, and since this is such a small piece, I'm just going to put these on. Sorry, Ezra is playing in the background again. She is like whipped up. It was pouring down rain this morning. And I was supposed to do a volunteer event with my Greyhound group. And they canceled it because of the weather. Because it was just like thundering and lightning. Of course, I get up there and we're both like drowned rats. But anyway, so I got to stamp today instead, so. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm just going to do petal pink. This is going to be on that inside. So I'm doing that 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and you want to think of it as being as a diamond. And I'm just going to stamp this tree kind of off to the side. And then I am not going to add, I don't know if I'm going to add a saying. I don't know. We'll see here. Let me put this in here. So this is going to go on that inside. It can go on the top or the bottom, whatever you want to do. Friendship refreshes the soul. And maybe I will do, I think I'll do that in the green though. I'm going to do that in the soft succulent. So this is from the set as well. So I'm just doing the You Truly Inspire Me. And I'm just going to put this here so that I can kind of write my sentiment there or on the back, whatever I decide to do. So that is it. That is the explosion card featuring the beauty of friendship. So I would love for you to join me in my Stampin' with the Hounds Facebook page. I also have a VIP group page as well that you can join. And then again, September 20th, my technique class, you can learn to do that explosion card with that Sending Sunshine step set. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, and I will stamp again with you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.